Welcome to Project Tuber. Top 10 tips on how to train your mind for success. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. Top 10 tips on how to train your mind for success. 1. Start your day right. Have you ever woken up on the wrong side of the bed and then spent the rest of the day in a bad mood? We've all been there. Well, starting your day on a positive note can help you avoid this and wake up on the right side of the bed. Here are some ideas on how you can start your day right. Change your alarm tone to pleasant sounds of nature, such as birds chirping. Create a feel-good morning playlist of your favorite songs. Talk to a loved one and greet them a good morning or give them a compliment. This is important because starting every day right is key to training your brain for success. Because the way you start your day dictates the way you're going to deal with the rest of it. After all, it's hard to be successful and productive if you're grumpy all throughout the day, isn't it? But of course, starting the day right is only the first step. All successful people have a healthy daily routine. 2. Try a healthy routine. If you live a healthy life, it's easier to clear your mind. Let positive thoughts occupy your headspace and plan for success. And a healthy routine equals a healthy lifestyle. To develop a healthy routine, start small. If you're used to waking up every day at 1 p.m., try to adjust it in 10-minute increments daily until you reach your goal time. Don't force yourself to suddenly wake up at 6 a.m. daily if your body is not used to it. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't get the proper amount of rest every day. Remember that you can't magically change your routine overnight. You have to put in the work and have the discipline to do it daily. Achieving goals as small as waking up 10 minutes earlier than yesterday is more important than it seems. It means you have the skill and the discipline to be successful at anything you put your mind to. And for you to develop a positive mindset, it's important that you celebrate achieving these goals, no matter how small. 3. Celebrate small achievements. As people, we're used to only celebrating big, monumental events. This includes graduating from college, getting a work promotion, passing the bar exams, and so on. But what if I told you that you don't need to achieve big things to celebrate? Even waking up in the morning and getting out of bed can sometimes be an achievement. So let yourself celebrate the smallest things. Took out the trash? That's great. Cleaned your room? Nice. Finished writing an essay? Good for you. Every small thing you tick off your to-do list is an achievement, and celebrating each small win trains your brain to aim for success. You can even try giving yourself affirmations each time you achieve something, which can help you develop confidence. 4. Use affirmations. I find it silly when motivational speakers tell us that in order to be successful, we need to look at ourselves in the mirror and tell ourselves, I can do this, or I am capable. But is it silly if it actually works? You don't actually have to do the whole ritual of looking in the mirror and saying it out loud. The important thing is for you to remind yourself that you're capable, that you're worthy, and that you can do every single thing you put your heart into. Here's where it gets tricky. You have to believe it. Why? Because it won't work if you don't. Of course, it's normal to doubt yourself sometimes. Even Neil Armstrong himself had imposter syndrome. But if you let your doubt get the best of you, you will not be successful. 5. Focus on the present. Too often, we worry too much about the past and the future that we forget to experience the present, to seize the moment and cherish every second. We're too caught up with nostalgia for the past and anxiety for the future that we forget. All we have is now. The future is uncertain, and the past is out of our control. So live your life the way you want it. Spend your time with loved ones, take a break every once in a while, and let yourself breathe. 6. Practice gratitude. It's true, the world is crappy. Too many bad people exist, and the good ones are commonly taken advantage of. But it doesn't mean it's impossible to have a good life. All these bad things are inevitable, but if that's all that you see, you'll never be happy. 7. Spend time with people you love. Did you know that spending time with friends and family can improve your mental health, boost your self-confidence and self-worth, and reduce stress? In fact, adults who spend quality time with their loved ones were found to have a reduced risk of many health problems. In other words, surrounding yourself with people you love generally makes you happier, and a happier person naturally has a more positive outlook in life. Personally, when I'm going through a hard time, I find that the best thing that helps me get through it is spending time with friends. 8. Know your insecurities. Having insecurities is perfectly normal. Every human being has them. What makes successful people different is they know how to handle them. So how do you handle your insecurities? The first thing you need to do is get to know them. It can be different for everyone, but for the most part, the root of all insecurities is the feeling of not being enough. Feelings of self-doubt, jealousy, or envy, and even perfectionism all boil down to a feeling of inadequacy. And the best weapon to wield against this feeling is a strong sense of self-worth. 9. Let yourself feel negative emotions. People usually think having a positive attitude equals feeling no negative emotions at all. But this is just not true. Feeling sadness, anger, loneliness, or grief is part and parcel of being human. Without these feelings, positive ones, such as happiness, cannot exist. It's not a sin to let yourself feel these things. Know that it's normal to feel sad sometimes. Even if the reason seems to be small and insignificant, it's serious enough to make you feel sad. And that's completely valid and okay. 10. Know when it's toxic. Toxic positivity is when you force yourself and others to have a positive mindset, even when bad things happen. Have you ever told someone you're going through a rough time just for them to tell you to just think positive? That's toxic positivity. Know that there's a fine line between being an optimistic person and being toxically positive. Telling a sad person to just look at the brighter side is toxic positivity. Healthy positivity is telling them it's okay to feel that way, and that it gets better, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.